Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nayri, also known as Wedding Fashion Expert. This video is dedicated to all my indecisive brides out there. What do you do when you love too many dresses and you can't decide? Before we dive into this week's topic, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, drop me a comment below, let me know if there's a particular video topic you'd like me to create a video on. I am here for you, guiding you along the way leading up to your special day. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I am so honored that you have found me. I am, of course, a wedding fashion expert, stylist, buyer, and wear so many different hats at LOVELLA Bridal, located in Los Angeles, California. For daily content, be sure to follow us on Instagram at LOVELLA Bridal, at LOVELLA Plus, and at Wedding Fashion Expert. Don't forget to hit the follow button on TikTok at LOVELLA Bridal and at Wedding Fashion Expert as well. I honestly cannot remember the last time that I had a bride who didn't tell me she wasn't indecisive. Literally every bride that I help tells me they are indecisive. And the first thing I say to them is, clearly you're not that indecisive because you've made the decision to marry someone. So you are capable of making decisions. You've made the most difficult one of who you are planning to spend the rest of your life with. I know you can make a decision on your wedding dress. So the first thing that I want to tell you all is take the fact that you're indecisive and take your identity of being an indecisive person, and we're just gonna fold it up into a ball and we're gonna throw it out the window because you are capable of making decisions. I'm here to empower you, to let you know that you are capable of making decisions, and this is why you have an expert bridal stylist to help you make this decision. It is why you have us. A few things to note. Perfection is a myth, and I think that everybody is searching for the perfect dress, the perfect moment to say yes, this is how it's supposed to feel. It's a myth. Everyone saying yes to the dress is completely individual and their own, right? Not every bride cries. Not every bride has this particular picture perfect way that it goes down. Sometimes it's very simple. Sometimes it is very heartwarming and moving. I mean, there's so many different variables of how this goes. And I will tell you this, if you are a person who does not get emotional and cry over life's decisions, you're probably not going to get emotional for this decision. So oftentimes brides are trying dresses on back to back to back and just waiting for the, I'm going to have this wow moment. I'm going to have this tear-jerking emotion. Tears are going to come streaming down. That's how I know it's the one. I have had brides cry in dresses and that didn't end up being their dress. So if you're looking for all these magical signs, you're really distracting yourself from being open and just seeing what you love on you and making a decision. You're actually standing in your own way and you're making this a lot more complicated than it needs to be. Things I want you to think about and look for as you're trying on dresses. I want you to think about the dress that makes you stand up a little bit taller and more excited. The dress that makes you walk with confidence and ease. The dress that makes your heart feel excited. The dress that makes you feel beautiful and confident. The dress that you visualize walking down the aisle in. And how much are you smiling? I can tell you, I know when a bride has found her dress because her entire body language changes. She stands taller, she smiles more, she moves, she touches the dress, she's dancing to the music that's playing in the store. Boom, we found a winner. Brides aren't often conscious of this behavior, but I want you to start thinking about it and being conscious of how you're behaving in each dress, because that is going to be the telltale sign that you have found the one. It's not always about the tears. Most of the time, it is your body language. And that's how I know. The body language tells me everything. I've even had brides come back in to compare their favorite at LOVELLA with a favorite at the other store. And the second they put the dress on, I had this happen recently. The bride put the dress on and I knew immediately from her body language, this was no longer her dress. The dress at the other store was her dress. And I just knew. The body language said it all. She was serious, she was stiff, she was contemplating, she was really like deep in analyzing mode. I could just see it happening in her eyes, and I knew that this isn't the dress. That's not the body language and the vibe you should be feeling when you're in the dress that you love. And I was so happy for her. She found the one. Unfortunately, it wasn't with me, but fortunately, she found the dress. So that made me so happy for her, because at the end of the day, I know that I don't have every single bride's dress out there, but I just want to make sure that I was an important person during the process that really made the experience amazing for this particular bride, and that she found the dress that she loved ultimately. So oftentimes your stylist knows it's the dress before you do, and we just have to wait for you to get there. And the moment that you stop analyzing the dress and really just live in it, you know that it's the one. The more that you're analyzing, you create analysis paralysis, and it really hinders you from being able to make the decision and feel really excited about this decision. Another thing I want to mention is that oftentimes brides have a top 3. Oh, I'm gonna put this is number 1 right now, then I have number 2, then I have number 3. When you shop with me, I don't allow you to have a 2 and a 3. You only need one dress. So if this one dress is beating the other 2, why do we need to keep these 2 in the running? That's you being indecisive. Even though you've been decisive because you have a number 1. But it's like, you don't want to let these other ones go. I force my brides to let them go. If it does not beat number 1, it's out. Let's make this super simple, easy, refreshing, exciting. You will hear me repeat these things in most of my videos, because it's really just that simple. And I feel like the more that you hear the same thing, it's going to resonate with you, and you're gonna be like, wait, simple, easy, refreshing, simple, easy, refreshing. Nayri said, simple, easy, refreshing. And if you're overthinking it, overcomplicating it, it's not right. It's not the one. It needs to be simple. It needs to feel good. If you're trying to change a ton of components about the dress, it's not the right one. You don't go into a relationship trying to completely revamp the person that you're dating. I mean, some people do, and it doesn't work out well for them. You are going in and you are accepting people's flaws for what they are, right? And you accept them and you love them for all of who they are, right? Maybe some things don't love so much, but you'll put up with it, okay? When it comes to the dress, we don't want you to be recreating it. You want to love it as its finished product, and that's how you know it's the one. So when it comes to indecision is often caused by you over-exhausting, over-shopping, overseeing, over-analyzing, over-opinionated people in your life that are throwing in all these voices. So you really need to quiet the noise and focus in on what it is that you love, how you want to feel, how you want to look, what makes you feel the most excited, most beautiful, and most confident when it comes to you and your wedding dress. So I would really love it if we all would just stop saying we're indecisive, because every morning we wake up, we make decisions. So we are all very decisive people, and indecision to me just means that you're confused. You don't have enough information to make the decision. That is my job, to provide you the clarity, and your stylist's job to provide you the clarity to make a really easy decision and take indecision and throw it out the window. Out it goes. We are no longer indecisive humans. We are very decisive, and we know what we want, even though we may not know what we want yet. You will know once you put it on. And let's say you have 2 dresses that you love and you're stuck between the 2. On and off. Try them on and off and go back and forth and back and forth. It will click. All of a sudden you will know, oh my God, this is the one that I feel the best in. I touch the fabric and I don't even realize I'm touching the fabric. This is great for when guests are taking videos and photos of you. I often will show my brides, look at your body language when I took a video of you in this dress. Look at your body language when I took a video of you in this other dress. And then they're like, oh my God, you're in the moment. So when I show it to them on video while they're in the dress, it's like, oh, easy. There's a complete decision here, and indecision is out the window. So being indecisive equals confused. Clarity gives you a decision. So it is all about being in a space of clarity and being mindful of telling your loved ones to please back off on the opinions and the thoughts so that you can have clarity. Oftentimes our loved ones are telling us what they want for us and not what's necessarily best for us. The only people who know what is best for ourselves is ourselves. So I encourage you and I empower you to take charge and to trust your stylist, trust your gut, be mindful of the things that I mentioned in this video, and indecision will be out the window and you will be one of the most decisive people ever. And I encourage you to implement this in all aspects of your life. Life is so much more fluid and easy when you get up and you make confident decisions every day. And it's okay if you make a wrong decision. You learn from it and you move on. But being in a constant state of indecision and not making a decision, I promise you, is far more stressful, which is not good for your health, and is not enjoyable, which is not fun to be going through life, not enjoying the moment and having fun and being in this mental clutter of indecision. I hope you found this video helpful. For more videos and tips like these, be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will see you in next week's video.